all about your race in the Nürburgring.
No, I'm not
going
to.
to.
No, that's not the right situation for that.
I just don't know what to say to you. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you like this before.
You don't have to say anything.
Oh, what do you want to say?
Nothing.
It's going to be a good interview then.
Yeah.
Hey, you have driven the wheels off of that car all weekend. You have to take the positives from it, don't you? It's frustrating, I know. You'll look back at it probably when you get home. But hey, your performances over the weekend have been brilliant.
Cheers.
It's true. It's true.
No,
You'll learn from this.
I mean, of course, I look at the moment in time. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm sure by the end of it, once I've got this frustration and disappointment out of the way, then I'll look at the positives of the whole weekend. But when you're fighting for a win, you don't want to just look at the positives and forget the negatives, you know. So, yeah, it's a tough one to take. But we made the decision, we made the call, and I guess we stick by that. Even now, I stick by the decisions we made, because that's what at the time we thought was the best. And I know it was the wrong one in the end of the day, but that's hindsight and something we can't change.
And at what point did you realise it was the wrong one? Because you lost the lead at 51 laps, so agonisingly close to that checkered flag.
Yeah.
When did you sort of no longer feel in control of the car?
When I was near the wall, when I spun.
Oh my goodness. Did well to control that.
Yeah, it's almost impossible when it's completely wet like that. I think the tricky thing is, there was like 4 or 5 laps when it was drizzling, and we were making some mistakes, like both Lewis and myself, and we both were going a little bit off track here and there. But it was half the track was still completely dry, so the slick tire at this point was still completely fine. This is just a very difficult position to be in here, because you're the lead car, you have a guy pressuring you, you can't afford to just do nothing. A bit of drifting for the fans, at least I put on a bit of a show.
Keeping us entertained.
Yeah. This was not entertaining at all.
No.
I mean, I feel nervous watching
I'm
it.
probably
We know
going to
what
get a
happens.
penalty for
It's
that.
horrible
but
to watch,
You know
yes.
what I'm going to do?
No.
So you do have to pop to the stewards because of that at 5:45. Sorry to rub salt
I
in the
know that,
wounds,
yeah. No, it doesn't make it any worse.
Yeah.
But look, the team told me what was going on, and I made the decision. Like, I also said, no, I want to stay out. So it's not the team's fault. I made my decisions as well, and they told me it was only going to be drizzling, like it was for those first 5 laps. But the thing is, it rained a lot more, and that's something obviously we didn't know for some reason. I don't know if other teams knew better that it was going to rain a lot more. Mercedes seemed to, but yeah, it's something I'll talk to the team about.
I mean, it's impossible to predict the kind of the weight of the rain, if you like, and how much a difference it's going to make. But you just must have been hoping to hang on, because you actually have performed so well in these changeable conditions, as was proven yesterday.
No, but the thing is, we weren't hanging on before the pit stop. No, before Lewis box, the slick tyre was the one to be on. For the middle sector, the intermediate would have been quicker. But sector 1, sector 3, the slick tyre was by far the tyre to be on. So at that point in time, there was, and from what the team was telling me, I made the right decision. They didn't tell me it was going to be raining a heck of a lot more, and that the slick tyre wasn't going to be the one to be on. So no, I don't even think, like, at that point, for some reason, it wasn't a risk. We were making the correct decision, but just somehow not seeing the rain or not knowing it was going to be getting a lot harder was a thing which caught us out, and that's why we lost it.
If we could give you a team hug, we would.
Yeah.
Feel the love from us.
Thank you.
And bad luck today. Absolute
No
heartbreak
worries.
for
And
you.
well done for the weekend.
And indeed
Cheers.
all your fans. But yes, brilliant performance all weekend. Thank
Yeah.
you for making the time to see us, because I'm
No
sure that is the
worries.
last thing you feel like doing is talking about
No,
it.
I love seeing you guys.
Oh,
Bless you. Well done.
take care.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Awful.
They rolled the dice, didn't they? And the gamble didn't
They
pay
did.
off.
They're